So the next common loan type is a student loan. You go to school and you need help, paying for all that. Student loans on average, this is from the National Center of Education Statistics. Right now, and it says 2020. So maybe not right now, but in general, it's around $289, around $300 a month is added to people's debt to income ratios. One thing that people can do that we've had a lot of success helping first-time homebuyers do is apply for an income-driven repayment plan. If you don't do anything, there is a default amount that you will owe on your student loans.
Well, that's true, but let's step back just a minute. Student loans are in forbearance right now. So nobody is making a payment, or very few people are making payments on their student loans. They don't have to. It's a zero amount. So when I'm talking to a first-time home buyer or any buyer,
they might not realize that still is on their debt to income ratio. They may not
think that in their mind that that's a payment. But a lender is looking, you have a student loan, so they're going to assign a payment to that loan, and you have to follow their guidelines. Fannie Mae is a 1%, Freddie Mac is a 0.5% of whatever the balance is. That's a payment we have to use to qualify you with. Well, what if your payment is less than that? And here's how we can figure that out. So
you can sign up for an income-driven repayment plan. This is, we'll include a link. It's a government website to do it. And really there's two possible outcomes. One, you get denied and you have to continue your same payment, which right now student loans are in forbearance. It's zero, but for a lender, it's going to show the $289 or whatever your monthly payment is expected to be. Again, right. Lenders are always looking for consistent, expected to continue. Forbearance is not consistent. It's not expected to continue. Right. So they're going to use... They're going
to calculate a payment for you amount, even though you don't have one.
Right.
And so to get around that, let's say you're qualified for an FHA loan. Well, that's a higher payment than probably what you're really going to pay when forbearance goes away. But to put in an amount of what it will be after forbearance, you need to apply for an income-driven repayment plan. It tells you exactly what your payment is, and we can use that amount. Even though you don't have to make a payment, it shows what it will be when forbearance goes away.
Yeah. So again, one, it can be denied. Number two, your request to have an income-driven repayment plan, it can be accepted, and your monthly payment can get reduced significantly. So we've seen a lot of people that have good income be told, hey, you only need to make a $20 a month payment or $15 a month payment. I've seen $0.
I've been very surprised.
Yeah. The government's very liberal. In general, we know that President Biden is trying to forgive student loans. The idea is that forgiving it will help stimulate the economy. They'll spend more money elsewhere.
Right.
Regardless of your politics, you can take advantage of how liberal the government is being to help you buy a home.
I don't know how they figure this out. I think it has to do with how many people are in your family, if you have kids, what your debts are. But they've been very liberal. I've been very surprised. And it's been working out very well to use an income-driven repayment plan to qualify with.
Yeah. The last thing we would say is, again, we're going to include a link to help you sign up for that. The government's really quick with this. In general,
it doesn't take that long.
In general, I don't think the government's really quick at a lot of things. But when it comes to this income-driven repayment plan,
they're not very busy right now with the student loans.
Yeah, the turnaround time has been 3 to 5 days to get basically a paper or a program saying, yep, this person has a new payment and this is what it's expected to be. And we can run with that and help you out.
We need to document it again, copy the letter that you receive, and we're good to go.
Yeah.